Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If this is your first time with me, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. My name is Egush, and I create content that helps people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you've come to the right place. In this episode, we're going to start by saying hello to all of our cozy companions, such as Alina here. Hello, Alina. You seem to be really enjoying that melon. And then, of course, we're going to commemorate a new dreamer and feed the cats. And then we're going to continue building our aquarium. We might need to get some sand, I think, to continue that. Isn't that right, Dreamy? Dreamy's over there nodding. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we? Ooh, something's going on here. What's happening? Wilbur's coming to dob the rest of them in. No, he's changed his mind. Daisy, you'll be honest with me, won't you? Okay, alright, you're giving me a kiss, are you? What's happening? They were planning something there. Hello, Oopsie Junior. Hello. How are you today? Are you good? Your wool looks very wet from all the rain. I think you were a bit too far on the side of the fence there. We did our best to cover the to cover the animals here, but I do feel like sometimes they still get a little bit wet. There's still some water dripping down from the leaves and such. Anyway, please take care of each other, okay? Wilbur, I'm looking at you. You're kind of like the gentle giant of the group here. Daisy, please take care of yourself. And I'll see you all soon, okay? They're having a little group huddle now. Okay. Come on, Alina. We have a very rainy day today, and I hope the rain is helping you settle in, getting nice and cozy for the start of our episode. We're gonna go and commemorate a new dreamer now. The rain is quite fitting because I've actually had a very rainy day today where I live, and it's been raining non-stop, and the traffic was really bad in the morning as well. And here we are in our Dreamer's Lagoon. Alina! The Alina always starts kind of going a little bit crazy when we're down here. She starts banging her head against things and flying down the stairs. So I'm gonna get you to sit, Alina, okay? While we commemorate a new dreamer. Okay, there is one space left over there next to lilacs and butterflies and star, and I think we're gonna put this lovely person over there. We've got spruce and oak. So I think maybe we'll do a maple sign. Maybe even a hanging sign for this lovely person. Actually, no, let's do a normal maple sign. Have I got maple wood on me? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find some maple wood. Might have to go upstairs. Spruce planks. Okay, so let's go and grab a maple sign. It's kind of good to have a few extra anyways down there. So where are we here? Maple. There we go. There's some maple logs. We can use those. We'll just need to go to the carpenter's table first and turn them into normal maple logs. Wonderful. And I think we'll also need some sticks. There we go. Very rainy day today. And Alina loves the rain, so I think she's gonna have an absolute field day today. Let's quickly just make some planks and make some signs. There we go. Plenty. Okay, so for this person, we're going to give them the color. What color's missing? Probably a nice blue or a cyan. We've got light blue and cyan. We have used cyan, but we haven't used light blue in a while. So we're going to use light blue. And even a nice honeycomb. And this lovely dreamer's name is Eden. Eden has been leaving some lovely comments in our community and under each episode. But they've also drawn, and they're very talented, they've drawn a lovely, lovely artwork of me with Lily, Zara, and Alina. And honestly, I have no words, Eden. This is so, so cozy and so perfect. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to draw this. I especially love that Zara is in my lap. She looks nice and cozy sleeping, and Alina's on my shoulder. Lily's kind of just kind of on her own, just chilling on the side, which is also kind of very fitting. So thank you so much, Eden. And I also wanted to highlight one of your lovely comments. And it reads, "It's important to me that you know that these videos always put my cat to sleep. Her name is Ziva, and she's a tabby. And her birthday is Valentine's Day. She's almost 10. Super cozy and beautiful video, as usual, Egush. I always watch the start to say hello to the animals and watch you commemorate new dreamers, and then I'll put my phone down and listen to the rest of it to sleep, which I'm just about to do. I hope you're having a wonderful day and night, whatever you're doing. Thank you, Egush." Thank you, Eden. I really appreciate this lovely comment, along with this amazing artwork you've made. And tabbies are actually my favorite cats, so just another bonus there. We're going to give you light blue as a color. And oh, it looks exactly the same as stars. I quite like that. And then we're going to give you the honeycomb. So you're nice and shiny over there. And welcome to our lovely lagoon. Come on, Alina. We're going to go and feed the cats now. Lily and Zara. No, Alina. Alina's always ready to jump in here. Unless I close the door. And we've got a raw cod and a raw salmon. Lily, how are you, darling? You okay? Yeah? We're going to give you a raw cod, and for Zara, we're going to give a raw salmon. There you go, Zara. Nom nom nom. Enjoy. Lily. Alright, you girls, stay nice and cozy, okay? It is raining today quite a bit, so we need to make sure that we're nice and warm and dry, which I think they are, under all the trees. And we're going to actually put our backpack on now. There we go. And we're going to probably... Oh, well, you know what we should really do? We should really repair our shovel, because we're probably going to go and get a bunch of sand now. We need to repair all of our tools, actually. Our pickaxe is almost broken as well. So we'll repair our shovel and our pickaxe. And let's see if we can go and find a desert. I really want to find a desert today. So we'll need some diamonds. I think we'll need some diamonds. Is that correct? The repair tools. Oops. And then we're going to put the shovel in. We literally need 4 diamonds to repair this. And let's also go ahead and repair the pickaxe as well. The axe looks fine for now. But the pickaxe definitely struggling. Got a few cracks on it there, you can see. And that should be enough. 99%. Wow. Okay, we've done well there. Alrighty, Alina, you ready to go back to the farm? Oh, no, she doesn't want to go back to the farm. She wants to keep exploring. Alina, like we're playing hide and seek. Alina. Excuse me, Alina. She's such a free spirit. I wish I could be more like Alina. And of course she's got those wonderful teleportation abilities as well. So I think I really want to look for a desert today. We have been quite unfortunate with deserts. We haven't really found one yet. And I feel like we need to kind of search. We have searched all the way up this way and still haven't found one. So, and we even went down this way, I'm pretty sure, at one point. Just let the map load in so you can see. There's going to be a lot of tropical fish around here for us in the future. But yeah, see, we haven't really found a desert yet. And so I would love to go and look for one in this episode. And hopefully that gives us enough, because although I want to continue building the aquarium, I do think we need a bit of a break from that too. You all look very suspicious today. Oopsie. Wilbur, tell me what's going on. Wilbur's he's a very good negotiator. He's just dead silent. He doesn't have any tells. Normally normally I'm pretty good at figuring out people's tells and, you know, when they're lying, but with Wilbur, it's impossible. He's too good. So we're gonna go and Turtle's doing a bit of a spinny spin to say hello to everybody. We're gonna go and get a boat now, and hopefully, if we can't find a desert soon, it's okay. We can still look for one, but I do need to find some more sand. That is my immediate job or mission, I should say. And I'll show you why. If you haven't been keeping up, that's completely fine. But down here in the aquarium, which we've started building, and it's coming along quite nicely now, we've run out of sandstone. We literally use up like maybe 12 stacks of sand to make all of this sandstone. And so we have run out of sandstone. It doesn't look like there's a lot, but there actually is when you start, you know, going through all the little nooks and crannies and stuff. We still need sandstone for this complete, you know, corner here to complete that as well. We'll need sandstone for the roofing here, for the sides. You know, we'll need so much more sandstone still to get this bit like completely finished. Even down there where the lamp is. And yeah, I did double check, but I'll just triple check now that there is no sandstone left. Yeah, it looks like we are completely out of sandstone. So for today, that's going to be our kind of our goal just for the start of this episode. Let's see if we can find some sandstone. I will need a boat. I have a feeling all of these boats have been... Chuck is still sleeping in there. So we might need to make a new boat, which is fine. We should have plenty of wood upstairs in our... I'm just thinking about these turtles completely overrunning my boats. There should be a bit of wood in here. Here we are. Some fir logs. And boats, luckily they're fairly easy to make. Otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble from all these turtles taking our boats all the time. But here we go. Now we've been completely unlucky down this way looking for sand and for a desert. So maybe we'll head, let's actually get out into the world because the game's kind of thinking we're underground. There we are. Maybe I'm thinking maybe we head more to the right side here and hope that we can find some like some kind of desert. See, like this area down here completely unexplored as well. So maybe we could even head in this direction. So let's go and do that because we've had no luck going down here, you know. I think we're making the right choice. I actually feel like maybe up here there's a desert because there's a tropical biome. And I feel like we're getting close to a desert over there. Alright, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head in that direction. So we'll need to kind of go the other side of our farm over there and head in that direction with our boat. And I hope you're nice and comfy now under the sheets, ready to sleep. If you're here to study or draw or write or get nice and creative, I hope that the creativity of our cozy forever world can inspire you a little bit and get you in that mindset. Very often with me especially, inspiration will just strike randomly. I wonder if you can relate to that. You know, sometimes I'll be doing the most monotonous task, like washing the dishes or folding my laundry, and randomly I'll be like, okay, let's go write a new song. Or I'll be like, I just thought of something really cool to build in my world. Let's take a note of that, you know, so my dreamers can see that in the future. So for me, at least, inspiration strikes very randomly. Now, I know everybody's different, but I feel like for me, especially when I'm doing the most random tasks that you wouldn't expect it to strike, that's when it happens. Maybe we can use the waystone and travel up there somewhere. I'm trying to remember where the waystones were. think I had waypoint menu. Nope. There's got to be a way to show waystones, but maybe I've accidentally turned them all off. Coordinates, game mode. That's okay. Let's go somewhere really far, like the lighthouse village. Here we go. Oh, they've got a little Zara here. Hello, I've got a cat just like you back at home. I'm sure you're nice and comfy here. And perfect, this is exactly where I wanted to go. So from here, we're going to head north. As far north as we can. Just up in that direction. And you can see on the compass there, sorry, on the map there, quite a few things around here. There's even some seals. So there is a bit of sand here. So in a worst case scenario, we can definitely come back here and just get some sand off the shores. But my objective is not just to find sand, it's also to find a desert. And a big part of that is because I really want some cactus, or cacti, I think is the plural. Because I want to smelt it so I can make some green dye. I don't think we've used any green dye when we've commemorated people and dreamers. So that's another one of my goals today. And I hope the start of the year has gone smoothly for you. And if it hasn't, then try not to worry about it too much. Life always has a way of figuring itself out, and it might not seem like it at the moment, but I truly believe that everything will fall into place for you. And just know that I'm very proud of you for getting through the day and through the start of the year. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. There's a few squid underneath me. They look a little bit scary on the map. And I'm proud of you for getting through the day, and also I just want you to know that I'm always here whenever you need me. So take a few deep breaths as we reflect and just get ready to clear your mind as you watch me travel across the ocean to find a desert. There's a nice little campfire there. Maybe we'll go and check out the chest. I think my curiosity always gets the better of me. Oh, we've got 2 fishing rods. Unbreaking tree. And a lily pad. We might need that lily pad. Lily pad's, ooh, hello. Are you signaling me to come say hi? Hello there. What's your name? Hi, how do I... Is there a way to get into your lovely little boat here? Little fishing boat by the looks of it. Oh, here we go, there's a stair right there. Let me just park my boat. There we go. Hello, my friend. Huey, hello, Huey. You're a fisherman, are you? 1 emerald and 6 raw cod for 6 cooked cod. I'm not gonna lie, Huey. I can see why you don't have a lot of business. Okay, that's kind of a rip-off. Who's this? Laticia. Hello, Laticia. 6 crabs for 1 emerald. 3 emeralds for a bucket of cod. What is happening? You need to lower your prices. So do you, Huey. Oh, Huey. Maybe it's Huey. I'm not good with names. Okay, let's keep heading in this direction. Now, there are heaps of tropical fish around here, which reminds me, maybe we should drop these buckets of catfish. But I don't know if they'll survive here, because this is open water, and I think that they prefer fresh water, like lake water, because that's where they live. And I don't want to accidentally hurt these poor catfish, so instead, why don't we keep them with us, and we'll drop them a bit later. But I know that we do have to come back to these tropical biomes to get a lot of these tropical fish in the future. For our lovely aquarium in our lagoon, so we'll do that in the future sometime. Now I need you to help me keep an eye out for a desert if you can, please. We're going to need to use both of our eyes. Sorry, all 4 of our eyes, I should say. As we explore this very eerie landscape, a random boat there. Kind of beautiful, isn't it? Ah. Oh, there's like a little underwater lantern area there. Oh, the mountains are on fire over there. Bit of lava coming down. Oh, I really need to find axolotls as well. There's no rush for that because we still haven't built the aquarium, but it'll just be nice to know where they live. I think people have said that they live underwater in the, sorry, underground, like in caves, in lush biomes and stuff like that. So that's probably going to be where we look for them. And we're just going to pay a visit to this village and see if they've got a waystone for us to pick up. And I feel like we're getting close. I don't know why. Is that a volcano? Oh my god. I was going to say, I feel like we're getting close to a desert now. I don't know why. I'm just getting this good vibe off this area. Somebody in the comments has also told me that you can find sandstone on the kind of the bottom levels of the desert, like if you dig down a little bit. So I will probably be looking orange sand. Okay. Let's grab a bit of that. Maybe even get the lantern out just so we can have a bit more light. I'm gonna grab a bit of this orange sand here. I do believe that this orange sand belongs to the village, but it is what it is. I've never seen orange sand before. Hello. Levetta, unemployed. Mood. Let's see if we can find a waystone. This is a huge village. I don't think I've seen a village this big before. They've got sea pickles. Cool, okay, and they give a little bit of light. I'm gonna grab those. Kind of just robbing the village without them realizing, hopefully. Gonna grab, oh, the lily pad as well. These are all gonna look really nice in our lagoon area. Luckily, we live quite far away from this village, so we're going to have a good time. They've got some large lily pads here too. Oh, wow. I'll hop into the water here. Look at how big this lily pad is. My goodness. Wow. This one too. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's very new to me. We're going to grab as many of them as we can. We should leave a couple because we still want to keep it kind of natural. Ah, here we go. There's plenty of catfish here. So what we could probably do now is leave our catfish here because this is where they kind of live. There's one. And grab some air. And there's the other. You okay? Did I accidentally get you stuck? Maybe we can... There we go. No, no, no. Okay, okay, he's fine. Gosh. There we are. And another lily pad here. Okay, I think that's probably enough lily pads. Got 5 of them. There's so many here though. I mean, we might as well, right? We might as well get more. There's even this water lily. Can we collect the water lily? We can. Okay. I'm very happy right now. I love when I discover new things like flowers and stuff and I can kind of collect them. Because this is kind of where they naturally are anyway, so I'm sure they'll regrow and stuff. That's the gaslight that I'm going to be using to convince you that it's okay. What I'm doing is okay. That does it. I thought those temples are only in the deserts, but maybe not. So many more lilies around here. No, no, no. Come here, please. Gosh, you're a bit far down. I actually think that because we are in like a very lush kind of swamp lagoon area, there might be axolotls underneath us. I think this is where they live. Just kind of in the caves though, you know? It's gonna be my assumption. I think it's safe to assume. Just hopping over the lily pads at the moment. Oh, what is that? Is that a hummingbird? Oh, cute. I wasn't able to find a waystone. I didn't really look thoroughly in the village. So I might need to... You can see a little bit of corners there. So I was going to say, I might need to look a bit more thoroughly. It doesn't look like there's a desert up here. I am getting a good vibe, but at the same time, the further we go now, the more lost we're going to get. So we'll start heading back. I think I've got enough of those lilies, and I know where to find them anyway, so... Oh, we've got a beautiful sunrise coming up. Why don't we enjoy that together? Just from over here. Wonderful. I've been slacking a little bit with my routine lately. I feel like sometimes I'm really motivated and I will basically just do like 2 weeks almost of hard work when it comes to not just my own work, but also like, exercise and doing the chores around the house, doing the washing, cleaning. I usually go through these bouts of inspiration where I'll spend like 1 or 2 weeks doing everything really on par, just doing it whenever I can. And then I'll go through these down and like low periods as well, where I have no motivation. It's weird. It's very odd to me because I feel like I'm pretty optimistic and I'm a very motivated person usually. And lately, I just feel like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just be like, oh man, I really just don't even want to get out of bed. And I feel like sometimes when you have so many tasks to do, just the fact that you have that many tasks can also kind of overwhelm you. Am I making sense? Orange cosmos. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, you are so beautiful. Hello. That looks like one of those, those cats that always look grumpy. That's what he looks like. Gosh, there are so many villages here. Do you guys have a... Yes. I was gonna say, do you guys have a waystone? Big jungle village. I wonder we can do swamp village. Far. Far away. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, right. I have to break it and put it back. I was searching for my own place. Okay. Swamp village. Let's just name it Swamp Village. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. Hello. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I promise. I just want to take a few things. Probably shouldn't have said that to them. I still have not found a desert. But at least we know there's a waystone here, so we can go exploring a little bit. And hopefully... find a desert still. Oh! Oh gosh, there's a lot of catfish here, and they're huge. There we go. Some more water lilies. You'll have to forgive me if I don't do too much building in this episode. I think we've been building for the last 3 episodes straight now. Excavating, setting up the oh wow, look at that. Yeah, excavating and setting up the aquarium area and then actually building the aquarium. So I was hoping to keep going, but I also really need to find a desert. So we might have to divide our time a little bit more better in this episode. And just spend a bit more time kind of exploring and hoping to find mahogany. Look at the color of these. It's like purple. Maybe we should grab a couple of these trees. Some saplings. And they're quite tall. I actually quite like these. Let's grab a couple of these trees. And we'll probably replant the saplings as well. The good thing about trees in Minecraft is they're really, really sustainable because each tree gives you quite a few saplings normally. And so we can definitely replant and still have an abundance of saplings for ourselves when we get back home. I was talking to my friend on the phone yesterday, and we were talking about kind of how the mind works and how it grows and thinks and kind of educates itself, I guess. You know, when you start learning a new topic, all of our brains, like they work in a very unique way. And I feel like I inadvertently used the analogy of like a sapling. So what I was saying was basically when you when you start learning a new topic or start devoting your time to something, whether it's learning a new language, playing a new game, a new relationship, whatever it might be, I feel like you have all these saplings in your life. And it's up to you how much you want to water each of these saplings. Does that make sense? So if you really, really want to be successful in a specific field, you have to water that sapling all the time. Like make it a habit to wake up and water that sapling. If you want to become good at anything, you have to keep practicing, right? And so I was using this analogy of like, if you have too many saplings, you're never going to be a pro or like an expert or really good at each of those saplings. So, for example, one sapling might be learning Japanese, one sapling might be learning how to cook pasta, and one sapling might be learning to swim, you know? So, you have all of these saplings, and the more you water each sapling, the more they're going to grow, right? So, if you always practice swimming, you're going to get really good at swimming. Oh, hello. It's a toucan. You're beautiful, aren't you? Too much sun, I can't quite see. It's very bright. And so, yeah, all of these saplings, you have all of these saplings in your life. And the more you water each of these saplings, the better you'll get and the bigger that tree will grow, sapling will grow. Does that make sense? I kind of hope that that makes sense and hope that you can get something out of that analogy because I like thinking of it that way now, especially when it comes to doing things relating to work or even just like my family and my relationships. Ah, look at all these beautiful mahogany logs and saplings. Speaking of, let's plant a few of these saplings back. So, on there. We're just going to replant a few of them. We've cut down like 10 or so trees, so we want to make sure that we replace them. Keep it nice and sustainable for the environment. Basically the areas that are very bright with the sun. There's still a bit of snow, that's probably why it looks so white. I didn't know this, but apparently my cousin was telling me that the sun reflects really heavily off of snow and stuff, and so you can actually get burnt pretty badly, even in winter and like the cold months, if the sun reflects off the snow and hits you. So I never really thought of that. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's an anthill. Okay, let's steer clear of that. And we're gonna continue looking for a desert. I don't think we're gonna find one though. Maybe we'll jump on a boat and just keep exploring towards the west. Oh, hello, little ant. I promise I'm not gonna hurt you guys. I'm just waddling through here, just trying to find a desert. Wonderful. Love the way the rays shine through the water. Oh, the catfish over there. Wow, they're very slow. Crazy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find a desert anytime soon. I don't know why we're so unlucky with the deserts. Like, let's quickly make another boat, and I guess we'll just kind of explore around a little bit and see if we can find anything remotely desert-like. Oh, what is going on? Oh, the sky just got very gloomy and dark all of a sudden. Did you notice that? I'm a little bit scared. Doesn't seem to be anything too serious. Oh, I think we found a desert. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, it's starting to rain. Okay, that makes sense. It did get very gloomy all of a sudden. I was a little bit confused. Maybe because we're near a volcano. And another big one there as well. Well, there is a beach over there. And so we'll probably just go and get some sand for now. But the way the trees go up into the mountains there. Really cool. Red trees or something. Highland. Oh. A lot of biomes that I've never seen that we're coming across right now. Yep, here we go. Okay, let's get a bunch of sand because we do need sand for sandstone, and I do think we're getting quite unlucky with the deserts. But look, it's just gonna make it all the more satisfying when we do find a desert. So that's my thought process. Instead of thinking, "Damn, why can't we find a desert?" I prefer to be like, you know what? It's gonna be extra special when we find a desert. It's really easy to be negative, and there's a lot of negativity going around at the moment in the world. So I think it's important that we spread a bit of positivity in any way that we can, but especially with our loved ones and the people that we care for, because you never know what they're actually going through. Everybody has their own thoughts and their own way of dealing with things. At the same time, you never really know what someone's going through. Even if they tell you, there might be a lot more to the story that they don't want to share. And life is, it is at the end of the day, it's a very personal thing, even though we're very social people and social creatures. Everybody has their own problems, their own thoughts. One thing I've realized is that no matter who you are and what you do, everybody will always have problems. And depending on your situation in life, your problems might be different. That's the only difference, really. So some people, like my brother was saying to me when I was younger, oh, I envy those people that don't have any problems. You know, they just get up and they don't have any worries. But I just realized recently, like when I was thinking back to that conversation, I feel like your problems will always be problems and you will always have them. They just change. You know, like for example, instead of your problem, for example, maybe you're behind financially. And this happened to me a couple months ago. I had some immediate expenses that I didn't realize, and then I was quite behind financially. And so my problem there is, well, I need to make more money. And then I've had times in my life where I haven't really had to worry about money, but at the same time I have different problems. And, you know, for example, recently how I like to think about it is financially I'm doing better. I'm still a brokey. I like to call myself a brokey. But at the same time, I'm not too worried. I'm pretty stable because I'm working and oh, sandstone. It's really good to find sandstone naturally because it's so hard to make it with sand. So this is awesome. Is there more here? There is. Okay, this is really, really good. Really good. Yeah, and so at the moment, where I don't have to worry too much about money, I do have to worry about my family and some things that's happening, you know, in my family's relationships. And so I feel like you're always going to have problems. The problems just kind of change. And I've realized that nobody's life is perfect. It's almost impossible for someone's life to be perfect. This is all sandstone. I'm so happy right now. And I guess what I'm trying to say at the end of the day here basically is there's no use being jealous or envious of other people because everyone has problems. Small sandstone on the bottom. Let's stop getting sand and start getting the sandstone instead, because that just makes my life so much easier. And so instead of focusing all of that energy on being negative, let's focus it on kind of being happy with what we have. Be grateful for your family, be grateful for your friends, whatever it is you're doing. Okay, we're gonna need to block all of this water off. Yeah. One thing I've learned recently is that life can change in a heartbeat. In literally a heartbeat. So yeah, just be kind to yourself, please, and be kind to each other. Really important. It's weird how I feel as though in life we go through these periods of like everything's all good, there's nothing to worry about, and then out of the blue randomly like a big event will happen and it'll change everything. That is at least how I've been feeling recently. And I'm just really glad that I'm here and I'm able to share everything with you, because sand, but I think if we go a bit deeper, maybe we can find sandstone again. Sandstone. Yeah, I think we figured it out. I actually think we figured it out. You just have to go deep enough till you find the sandstone. Yeah, and I just want to I love sharing things with you because I feel like you're a big part of my life at this point, you know, like we spend hours together and we share things, and I love when people comment things in in our episodes. It lets me feel really connected to everyone. Anyway, we went a bit deep there, but yeah, we did get quite a bit of sand and sandstone, so I'm really happy. I actually think we can head back and start building more of the aquarium. 235 sandstone. That is amazing. Got very lucky. Yeah, somebody was telling me in the comments in the previous episode that you can get sandstone, like you can find it at the bottom of sand. Or like, you know, at least at the bottom levels of the desert if you keep digging down. And now I'm really happy because I can kind of validate what they're saying. It's a small thing, but it's a big thing at the same time for me to be able to do that. I love when people give me tips and helpful helpful advice, and I see it myself in action, you know. And it's not that I don't believe the person, of course I do, you know. I always kind of give people the benefit of the doubt and try to believe that everybody has my best interests at heart, even though sometimes they might not. I still give them the benefit of the doubt. And when it comes to something like Minecraft, that's a lot simpler to say because people don't really get anything out of being nasty and negative, you know, and if they are, then it doesn't matter because I just ignore it. But when it comes to other things in life, like maybe buying a car or something, you do have to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you need to be a bit more cautious because you never know what people are thinking at the end of the day. And you hear some stories like my dad was telling me about when he went to buy a car when he was younger and they didn't tell him that the car had been in a really bad accident. And he took it to the mechanic. And the mechanic, you know, kind of did an inspection and found a few of the dates were kind of mismatched from some of the panels or whatever it was. And so my dad said he learned very early on that when you're doing things like, especially materialistic purchases, to be a bit careful because you never know when someone's trying to kind of shake your leg or somebody has bad intentions. And that's why I feel personally that it's really important for our community as well to just be honest with each other and just share as much as we can when we're feeling comfortable too, of course. And just enjoy each other's company and be kind to each other. I want to build a very kind and caring place here. And I feel like we are. And I'm really happy about that. I just want everybody to be themselves. And let's help each other in any way that we can. Alright, we're going to head back to the village where the waystone is. Ooh, there's a little cave in here. Also, I can see heaps of tropical fish on the map. Oh, yeah, there is, look. Look at him. That's awesome. I can't wait to get some buckets and come here and find a bunch of fish. There is a cool cave here that we can go through. Maybe make our way up to the village through here. If that's possible. It does kind of connect. Going a bit far down there. Ah, here we go. We're kind of back to the surface, in a sense. Yesterday, I was talking to myself just while doing normal things, like I was doing the dishes, just talking to myself. And my sister comes downstairs and she looks at me, and I'm still talking to myself, and I didn't realize she was looking at me. What on earth? Oh, it's an elephant. What's he doing? He's doing like a little dance. You're very loud, so I'm just gonna keep my distance from you because there are people trying to sleep. But you are gorgeous. Oh, there's a trader on top of him. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why is he doing a dance? The melons. Um, I got completely sidetracked. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, okay, so um yeah, my sister's back at home for a little while, which is great because I was feeling, I think I said before as well, I was feeling a little bit lonely because all my family's kind of far. And home. Nice to be back home. And I was talking to myself because lately, I don't know what it is, but I feel like when I'm kind of alone home for a while, maybe it's like a coping mechanism where I'll just talk to myself. And I didn't realize how much I do it until my sister came downstairs and she was looking at me, and I turned around and I saw her and I was like, oh, hello. And she was like, do you realize how much you talk to yourself? I was like, just thought about it. I was like, no, I don't do it that much. She's like, dude, you've been talking to yourself. Like, I feel like you talk to yourself every time I'm coming to greet you or to, say hi or whatever it is. And I realized maybe I do talk to myself a lot. And so I do apologize if, that gets in the way of you kind of relaxing or whatever it might be. I do feel like now that I think about it, I feel like I talk to myself all the time. And I don't know where I get that from. I feel like that's just who I am. Can't really change it. I need the stonecutter table. Where did I put the stonecutter's table? Must be in here somewhere. Do you see a stone? Oh, it's right there. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna make all the different types. Let me just check what we had because we were starting to mix it up and I really liked it. So we have bricks, and they're just kind of different shapes. There's a truck outside my house. I'm probably not going to talk as much and just let the sounds fade away so you don't hear them. think the I think the truck's gone now. But if the truck does come back, or if there's ever any loud noises, I will make sure I'll make sure it doesn't disturb us. Now these tiles, I haven't really tried them. Let's grab a bunch. So now we've got enough sandstone to kind of keep on messing with this build and see how we go. And I feel like I want to finish just this roof area here. Oh, on second thought, let's leave it. What did I just hear? I think I just had a goblin trader. Oh, I did. Okay, I know there's like a... Yep. I reckon the goblin trader's down here somewhere. Hello, Millie. Hello, Millie. I like the name Millie. Have you got any trades for me? You said yes, but I don't see any emeralds for sponges. And Millie's very happy to be trading with me. Hello. Sorry, Millie, you don't really have anything. I don't really have anything, I'll say, that I can give to you at the moment. Let's grab a bit of this sand. Sorry, dirt. And just build our way back up. Goodbye, Millie. I wish you a lovely evening, Millie. Whatever it is you're doing. Back. Just casually made a hole in the floor just so I could do some trading. Alright, let's get started on this corner here. I think it's important that we do that now. And let's just make sure this is kind of the end of the wall, right? Yeah, it is. Alrighty. We're gonna need our sponges. We've got 2 normal sponges and 1 wet sponge. And I think we were smelting one of the other sponges just so that we could... Oh no, we weren't. Okay, that's fine. I know we had 4 sponges. There it is. Because we're going to need those sponges. Now we're going to start by layering the bottom like this so that when we do start breaking all of the water, it just kind of gets stuck on the bottom there. There we are. Oh, some of the dirt just absolutely flew underneath the floors. That's okay, we can leave it there. Not gonna harm anybody. Alrighty, let's get rid of all this as well. Gotta figure out how we're gonna make this wall. I know this is gonna be where the axolotls live, but... Oh, how cool is it? You can see like our farm area and stuff. Just thinking this is gonna be a little bit difficult. I think we'll start by doing... We'll just start. Let's just start. So on the corner there, we'll do some sandstone. And we'll need some glass as well for this. Lovely. And then... probably do... Just trying to decide. I want to do kind of like a corner pattern going out a little bit more than inward in a sense, you know? And just kind of spreading out that way. So let's get rid of a few of these. Yeah. Yep. There we go. And then we're just kind of having fun with this now. So get rid of a bit of the sand here. Thank goodness for this efficiency 4, I think. Shovel. Would have taken a lot longer otherwise. Be happy with it. But I think that's pretty good. And then from there, let's do some glass. So, glass like this. And even a bit of glass up top there. Connect it. These bricks can go all the way up. Do glass. Oops, sorry, that was meant to be glass. Oh, I'm gonna need to put on my water helmet, aren't I? Yes, I am. So I can breathe better underwater. I've actually been practicing my breathing with my swimming lately. So I took yesterday off, but today I went back into the swimming routine, and I like to kind of practice, see how much I can hold my hold my breath, I guess, and for how long. That sand is fine there, but I do want to connect this with that sand, like so. Wonderful. And on this side, we'll do bricks all the way at the top. There we go. Take a quick breath. Now from here, we're going to want to do a bit of glass. Just like so. I like a Tetris block. And some bricks. And maybe a bit more glass. And on this side, more of that. I'm just trying to figure out how we want to do this. I'm really worried about that squid. And I know that if I break that, he'll fall. Can you please be careful, Mr. Squid? Yeah, I quite like this, actually. Maybe we can get rid of these. And that one. I'm gonna have to connect the bricks, that's the only problem. Like from here, we'll need to kind of connect this. There we go, that's better. And just look a bit more kind of natural that way. All glass. There, we can get rid of this. Start getting rid of the top level here, I think. And just kind of have a little bit of fun with it. So here we're gonna do these bricks. Come on. Excuse me, Mr. Squid. Squids look very scary with their mouths. See the mouth over there? But they're not that scary. They're very harmless. They're very nice. Think of them like Wilbur, you know? They're very, very gentle. They're not gonna hurt you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm hoping we have more than enough sandstone to finish this now. Because if we don't, we're in trouble. But I do think we should have enough now. I'd love to make like a big kind of a sandstone pillar going all across. Oh, take a quick breath. In fact, why don't we connect this all the way across like this? Make it go all the way around. I was not meant to do that. There we are. Wonderful. That's all glass there, so that all works. I do think we should start putting lanterns here and there, just so that it does look a bit, bit more light throughout, you know. Not worried about that corner yet. Let's just get this main block area done. That is our main concern. I hope that for those of you who have drifted off now, I hope that you're having a lovely sleep. I know you're not going to hear this, but I just hope you're having a nice sleep. We all deserve to have a very nice, restful sleep at the end of our days. I think that's one thing we can all agree on as humans. Everybody deserves to have a nice sleep. But here, I would love to do like some slabs and stuff. But for now, just do a dirt block there so we can access the higher level. And then from here, I want to make that kind of glass. Again, I want to make the glass on the higher level. There we go. Oh, we're gonna need some air. just need to do that. And then to like this. Oh, sorry. Cool. Little glass cage there. I like it. I wonder if we could do this a bit differently. I'm not sure. I think maybe just put two, something like that. Oh, okay, I think that's starting to come along really nicely now. That's fine. Let's quickly just put a lantern up there. Okay. I'm very tempted to go down and look from inside, but at the same time, I don't want to, because it's going to be such a nice surprise when we go down after we've done this. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my cool. Here. Cool, that all looks good. Let's put a lantern there. Okay, now this... Oh, Mr. Catfish. Okay, I'm gonna try not to look again. Let's keep it a surprise. Gosh, I feel so bad because it was actually my mom's birthday a couple days ago, and I ordered her something, but they've had so many issues shipping it over here, and so like it just hasn't arrived, and it's kind of frustrating. I know that, you know, at the end of the day, it's usually not their fault, but it does get frustrating because I really wanted her to have it on her birthday, and I ordered it with the promise that it was, and now it hasn't arrived. And it's hard not to feel annoyed. I try not to ever get kind of annoyed and frustrated, but I'm only human at the end of the day, you know? And I do feel bad. How are we gonna do this? Maybe we kind of have to go right here, all the way up. Maybe do brick here. No brick. Oops. Up in there. Yep. Kind of all the way up again. And just take a quick breath of air. I feel like over here I would love to do glass. Somehow. Just do two, then glass here. Perfect, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Wonderful. We just have to close this off a little bit later. Let's get a bit more air. Take some deep breaths. Very rainy day today. I was going to go and say hi to the animals, but we should really keep building. We can say hi to them a bit later. Okay, so here I'd love to do just a normal sandstone pillar. With some sandstone bricks all the way up. Maybe just kind of stopping there. Bit of glass around the top. And then on the bottom here, oops. I really didn't want to get rid of that, but it is what it is. This is going to be the corner, so we do have to kind of get a little bit creative here and just do what we need to do. Thinking with this corner here, I kind of want to open it up a bit more. Okay, here we go. I have full conviction, and it's very important to have full conviction in things in Minecraft. I have full conviction now that I can literally just open this wall up completely, and it's going to be okay. So now we can literally just do this. Oh, no, not that way. That was a mistake. Hang on a second. Just plug those holes real quick. Yeah. It's all falling apart now. I think I've jinxed myself a little bit here. Come on, I can't seem to get up there to plug it. Here we go. There we are. Okay. Now we can do this again. So, start one at a time. Break that. My main concern is actually the catfish, if I'm being honest. I'm worried that they're going to come in here trying to find some food and they're just going to accidentally drown. I've got to find a better word for drown because they don't really drown, do they? I mean, they're already in the water. It'd be like us suffocating. I'm going to just say suffocate for now. But I do think there's a better way of let's just put the sponge down, let the water reset, and then it should be fine. Much better. There we go. Okay, sponge. And now it should be a lot sponge. Cool. And now you can see it's a lot better. There's not too many leaks anymore. And all the water's kind of confined to the corner. I didn't want to spoil it, but let's have a look at how it looks. I think this is wonderful. All the different designs coming in. The way we built it. We still have a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. But I like the way it's coming along now. It's all going to be floored. Over here we can do glass. I definitely think we can get rid of a lot of this dirt over here. Yep. There we go. Perfect, that's fine. Two. 3. And then kind of want to go up a little bit. Got to be careful in the way that we do that though. So I do want to complete the roof now. Excuse me, Mr. Catfish. So here we can do normal brick all the way around. Oh, the catfish is in the way. I'm like, why can't I build it? Makes sense. It's okay. He's just happily floating around. It's not his fault. I'm sure he'll move eventually. Just have to be patient. Okay, now here, we're gonna go around. Go. This is where it's coming all in the chest area. That's okay. That's okay. At the end of it now anyway. So from here, let's just go up one more. 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. And then we're going to need a little bit more of those sandstone bricks. We haven't even tried tiles yet, have we? What do they look like? They look amazing. We could definitely try tiles as well. It's all starting to come together now. We just have to, yeah, kind of connect that. That's fine. Maybe even go out a little bit more from here and just tile it up. So what I'm doing with this at the moment is kind of making some more foundations and stuff. Cool. There you go, Mr. Catfish. I feel like you were stuck, but now you're free. Yep, all the catfish are having a feast. For some reason they love eating dirt. I mean, it helps me at least. They can get rid of all the stray dirt that I have. Okay, all the water's coming in now, but that's okay. We gotta just figure out this roof now. I want to do glass patterns. What I'm thinking is let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the other corner as well. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe just surround that with like tiles. If we do tiles like this around it, we could probably even get rid of the bottom. To be honest. I think that's fine though. Then maybe just like a line of glass, like so. Wonderful. On the other side we'll do the same thing. Tiles. Just thinking here. Yeah, okay, let's keep it the same. Kind of the same pattern. There we go. This can be glass. Little window. Cozy little window. And then here, let's do like a little L, because I don't want the patterns to be all symmetrical, if I'm being honest. Maybe from here we could even do an upper level of glass, something like that. Connect the tiles up. I want to do... yeah, let's do that. One more level of glass up there. Rid of that. I think that's looking really good now. Grab a bit more glass. That's the good thing about all the sand we got as well. We have so much glass to kind of incorporate into our build, which I love. Gotta be careful not to accidentally hit the poor catfish. They're just vibing, man. I wish I could be that carefree. Like, I'm here literally fighting for my life trying to build this aquarium. And all these fish and turtles and everything just vibing. In the last episode, we had those turtles, like... not turtles, salmon. Kind of just, like... somehow fell into the to the aquarium, and I was trying to keep them all safe. It was not a good experience, I'll be real. We still pulled it off. Cool. Alrighty. Glass all the way up to the ceiling. And then maybe even a layer of glass, like, just under it there. Can we do that? And from here, just do more tiles, like so. Yeah, I think that's going to look really cool. Let's just quickly make our way in. I know there's a lot of water in here, but let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, it's lovely. Very happy. Where are all of our sponges? Let's quickly go and find the rest of the holes. In here. There we are. Much better. Now we can see kind of what's left. I'm a little bit worried about you, Mr. Catfish. Can I just push you back into the water so you can float back away? Come on, off you go. You can swim. Come on. I don't want to have to collect you in a bucket. So let's do it in the corner here. I think that's fine at the moment. There shouldn't be any water on this side, I don't think. We should be able to... oh, I was wrong. Plug the holes for a sec. But I do want to get rid of kind of this level of sand here. And we can just plug it with dirt for now, that's completely fine. Yep. And I want to get rid of all of this as well. There we go. This corner as well. Oops. There we go. Okay, looks good. Let's grab all that sand. You can never have enough sand. Wonderful. Sponge it. Much better. And now we'll work on this sort of wall over here. Now we're running out of tiles. do have a lot of sandstone still, so we should probably just go and utilize that. Where's the... There it is. So we're gonna need more of the bricks, for sure. And we're gonna need more of the other bricks as well, just the kind of plain ones that we use. These ones here, there we are. And while we're at it, let's just refresh the rest of those tiles as much as we can. I don't think we have much sandstone left. That should be enough. We do have plenty of sand though, so worst case scenario, we'll just make more sandstone with the sand that we have. Cool, okay, now, what's really left? It's just this kind of corner here. Is there a leak over here? There is. We can kind of just start fixing this side. Wouldn't mind doing glass, I'll be honest. This. Like so. Kind of need to connect one of these with the roof. Grab, are these tiles? No, they're brick. Wonderful. That should get rid of a lot of the water, and then you can see it kind of coming down. And now we kind of just have this corner over here to start with. Okay, we want this to come all the way down, if I'm being honest. So let's quickly just... Yep. Get rid of the dirt here. Just feeding the catfish. He's doing like a drive-by. Drive-by nom-nom. Speaking of nom-nom, am I hungry? No, I'm fine. Surprisingly, I haven't been using too much energy. Okay. I did eat a lot of food over the weekend. So I'm gonna use that as an excuse as to why I'm not really too hungry. 2, 3, and then 1, 2. I need to do some pillars now, so we'll make a pillar over here. Pretty much all the way up, I'll be honest. It's all the way up. And then on this side, we can go a little bit more diagonal. Get rid of this. Beautiful. Cool. And then corner there we'll need to definitely... Wonderful. Just do some normal sandstone bricks like so. And decide how we're gonna do. So here we want to go up a bit more. Wonderful. And then tiles. Cool. That looks fine. On this side, however, see how we do have a bit more space to play with. I think let's get rid of this and this. Oh, that's gonna take ages. Any of my glass, please, catfish. He's gonna nom the glass. Chuck has woken up and he's saying hello. Hey, Chuck. Did you enjoy your sleep in the boat? Oh, we've got the rain has stopped now. What a beautiful night. Let's have a moment of reflection together. I look at the way the kind of pink and purple. I love it. So cozy. Whether you've had a bad day or a great day, or even maybe just a bad week. Sometimes I have some bad weeks. Just know that it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I know you probably don't hear that often, but I believe that it will. Everything's going to be just fine. You can always come here and spend some time with me whenever you feel like you need a break from everything, okay? But it's always going to be a brand new day tomorrow. It's the beautiful thing about life. Every day is a fresh start, okay? No matter how big a mistake you made or how bad a day you've had, you're always going to have the chance, always. So don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. I'm getting a little bit nervous with this salmon now. Can't blame me after what I experienced. Okay, glass there. How was I doing this? Let's get rid of this dirt. Cool. Maybe just go outwards one. Yeah, make it tiles. Oops. Wonderful. Here's where it gets kind of cool because we can do something like this. And even from this wall here, we can do 2, 3, 4. Same on this side, right? We can do like, just make this entire thing pretty much glass. There we'll need to kind of change it actually. So let's get rid of this real quick. That level's fine. Don't quite need that there. Because I'm planning on starting it from here. So like I want to do another pillar here of just sandstone. All the way up. Lovely. And then from here we can just kind of fill in the gaps, I guess. We need 2 glass there. We need to connect these somehow. So maybe just do... No, I didn't want to get rid of that. Oops. I'm drowning. Yeah, I wanted to connect these. Maybe we can do glass, glass, glass. And brick. Alright, I think it's kind of almost done now. At least this side. I gotta find my way in real quick. Let's do that. Let's just go in through the roof. And then we can just put that back up. There we are. Just sponge this and just see what's missing. How nice is that? I kind of like the way that is. The catfish is going to drown soon. Hang on. I've got a bucket of water. There we go. Keep him nice and safe in there. Yeah, this is great. We just have to clear all that sand and dirt. It's too much of it. I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I was going to dry my sponges. Because they're all wet. We're doing kind of 2 sponges at a time. Cool. Okay, this is lovely. I love the way this is all designed. I just need to, like I said, kind of clear all the dirt here. This can be a cozy little area for the axolotls. I already have kind of something in mind for them. We should probably like that back up. Yeah, I already have something in mind for them. Cute little things. I can't wait to find those axolotls. They're going to be such a great addition to our aquarium. We're going to have their own little pond over here probably. It's going to be so cute and cozy for them. They're going to have this entire area will pretty much be their pond. Like these chests we're going to get rid of. We'll probably make this go down a bit deeper. And then we're going to decorate it as well for them. We just have to fill out all the gaps. A lot of holes still. Should we just do glass here? Why not? Oops. Alright, sponge this and see if there's any more leaks. Wonderful. But pretty much we've nailed it now. I think there's a leak over here. Let's just fix that up straight away. So we'll need to... I don't think we need any more glass there. We can just connect that with sandstone. Oh, how lovely does this look? Once we start decorating it a little bit more, it'll be better. How are we gonna do this? I don't want to get rid of these. Further in, get rid of these as well. And then from here we can get rid of this, that. Brick. Blast that up. There we go. In fact, you know what? We might be able to get rid of these bricks here. And just do it on the bottom instead. Yeah, let's do that. So we get rid of these bricks here, right? On the bottom side of this. I'd love to put a little bit of sand around as well, not just dirt. And makes it look like just have that yellow sand as well that we can use, you know. Yeah, so here, brick. Get rid of that dirt there. Brick. And then glass just over here. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to drop this entire area one level down, is my thought process. I think that might be a good thing to do. Here we can get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Brick there. Fine too. I want to make this I want to make a little bit of space behind here, but I do want to plug the rest of it, so blast the rest of this up here. So, perfect. Let all that water drizzle down, and then inside this wall here, because we're going to make this like for the axolotls, give it a bit more space. That would look lovely, being honest. Way we can get rid of these now. One thing that you should know about me is that I absolutely love everything that has to do with water. My friends always say I'm like a dolphin because whenever we go to the beach or to the pools, or my family says the same thing actually. I'm always the first one in the water, always. Always the first one that's kind of just... Oh no, catfish. Oh, you're okay, but once I close this I'm going to need to put you in a bucket, is that okay? For your own good, I don't want you to drown. Sorry, not drown. Suffocate. I keep forgetting they can't drown. Oh. Alright, get rid of this layer here. I've got to figure out how to make the axolotls feel home. It's going to be another task of mine. But how cool is it how it goes into the wall like that? We can leave it like that, I think. Here we can maybe just do like a set of windows for the axolotls, you know? Let's finish this corner here. We do kind of want to just block that off. And then maybe just do a few glass panes. Just over there in the sand might look fine. Perfect, there you go. I want to make like a window area here and then maybe expand this a bit more, but at the moment that's kind of secondary. That's just before we are ready to go and get our axolotls. We'll do that. Aside from that, I think everything is looking absolutely beautiful. There's just a few things like we've got to clean up some dirt around, put some lanterns down, but this is... I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm absolutely beaming. I love it. I'm really happy. Isn't it weird how much this excites me? I've always found building and like architecture to be one of my biggest kind of passions, and I know it's not much doing this like this, but I do feel accomplished. I feel happy. I feel there's just something about it that makes me feel really happy. The fact that I can share this with you means absolutely everything to me, by the way. There's nothing that kind of makes me more inspired than to be like, can't wait to build a new project and share it with my lovely dreamers. So thank you so much for being here for this experience. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you want to give me some tips or suggestions, please do. Definitely. And I'll see what I can do, okay? This is our world, not my world. This is our forever world. We're sharing this. This is our space. And I undoubtedly think that we will have other worlds in the future, whether it be through Minecraft or whatever else we're playing. But at the moment, this is always going to be our main, first, cozy little forever world. So please feel free to. And I do always ask what you want me to build and stuff, but you know, I will always do that. But if you have any tips and you say like, hey, Egush, why don't you try some amethyst or, you know, which actually I probably should do. I would love to, absolutely. Just let me know how you feel about everything. We'll do it all together. We get rid of that one too. That's where it kind of starts to leak in. I'll make a glass block there. So that we can get rid of these. Because we're going to need to do the flooring and stuff. For sure. Wonder if we could get rid of this block. And this one. And this one. And just maybe do glass there instead. It does kind of work, so. No, the sand. I always forget that the sand falls like that. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. The only thing we've kind of forgotten to add is like lanterns and glow shrooms and stuff like that. Let's just add a few lanterns here just for some light, just for now. We can get rid of that there. Which means we can probably get rid of this as well. And that, which is great. Little hole there. Oh, axolotls are going to have a blast here. It doesn't look like they have much space yet, but believe me, once I get rid of this floor, and we're just going to kind of make it go down from here instead, they're going to have plenty of space here for their pond. So don't worry. It's going to be really good for them. Okay, next step would be make sure the roof is kind of pretty much finished, which it looks like it is. And the next step would be kind of just finishing off these areas and then that part over there. Have a look at what this is going to entail. Too much. Actually, no, quite a bit because we have to do that whole corner there. We've got the sponges. Let's get started. We might as well get started now. Let's get rid of these. And let's start literally doing from here, start building the corner. So, I'm going to use a normal brick here and here. Pretty much want to go all the way up. I want to kind of clear a bit more of this dirt for now. Let's make sure that we have enough kind of space with the sand. Take those, break that one. I want to make it so that, as you know, if you break the bottom there, the water won't leak everywhere. So that's what we're kind of doing here. Just getting ready to sponge it. Mr. Catfish, be careful, please. Let me take your friend out. Put him there for a second. Just so that we're ready to get more if we need. Glass there would look really nice. Up top, and then normal bricks would be fine here. We might have to do this from outside again, kind of like we did the other one. Is that a slab? Can't tell. It is a slab, okay. brick slab. Let's do brick instead. There we go. Actually, let's do the other brick. Let's do the tiles. Tile brick. There we are. Much better. And then probably just do glass here. And then we kind of have to open this place up soon, so we might even start doing that very, very soon, if not now. We'll just start opening this up a little bit more. Just so that we can work on it a little bit easier. There we go. I do think we should take a break soon. In fact, why don't we do that right now? Let's take a quick break together. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oops. Let's just go towards the farm here. And put everything in our backpack for a sec. Where's that catfish gone? There he is. Let's drop the catfish back in the water. There we go. And we're gonna need to eat some food. We have some delicious fish stew. Nom 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 nom. And what we'll do now is we'll just take a quick break together. Just over here. I do need to drink some water and stuff like that. So let's gently reflect now. And make sure you are quiet because there are people sleeping and studying. So whatever it is you're doing, just be aware of the other people, okay? Okay. I'll be with you shortly. Alright. Looks like we started to get some rain as we took our little break there. We're going to... Oh, we have quite a few materials, don't we? What about the orange sand? And even the the lilies and stuff. That's okay. Sort all that out later. What we're gonna do is head back down into the corner that we were building. So from here, yep. Of course there's a fish down there. Actually there's two. It's okay, let them chill for now. We're gonna just kind of get ready to burn this. Perfect. What I'm thinking honestly is to do, I want to make it taller than this. I want this to be kind of like a tower almost. Maybe even a place where you can enter from. Look at the catfish. Oh my god, he's gobbling up all the food. All the dirt. The only problem with doing that, and even though I do want to do it, the only problem with doing that is there's kind of just the middle of the lagoon here, you know what I mean? There's no other nothing to connect it to. But we can figure it out. I think we'll be okay. Let's just start from here. Let's just kind of get started. Corner. Then we've got another corner there. And then we can do, actually, let's make that one normal brick. And we'll do tile over here. Brick. Wonderful. Excuse me, Mr. Catfish. I really need to build, and you are absolutely gigantic. Bricks. There we go. But that's kind of the corner on that side. Let me grab some glass. We're running out of glass, actually. We might need to smelt some more sand. Glass will need to be something like this. Actually, we might not be able to do the corner there. No, we can. Yeah, we'll just kind of figure out how high we want to do this and then do the roof and everything. 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then go across. Oh gosh, we're running out of sandstone again, aren't we? We tend to do that a lot. Let's go and make a bunch more, because we're going to need it regardless. So what we'll do now is grab all the sand and just make a bunch of sandstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do 4 stacks. Sorry, 3 stacks. There we go. That's plenty of sandstone. Should be enough for us to kind of just do a lot more. Maybe even get that corner finished. How lovely is this? Needs to be more lights. So I think 1 stack of each will be enough. So 1 stack of the bricks, 1 stack of the other bricks, the normal kind of these ones, and 1 stack of the tiles. There we go. We've got 1 stack of each now. Yep, here we go. So, this wall here needs to be excavated. And then cornered off. So the corner there. Maybe even get rid of a few of those. And I just like the corners of the dirt here. Corner, corner, corner. Cool. And then that's going to be brick. Brick. There. Brick. Maybe that one we can do tiles, actually. The truck is back now, so I'm just going to be a bit quiet. Okay, hello. I'm back. Truck is finally gone. It is the garbage truck, and it comes, once or twice a week. So, okay, that's all good. We can do glass going on here, but then I think we need to kind of just like tile the rest, I'll be real. Brick, brick. There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah, we can probably actually get rid of this here. And this one as well. Is that a little air pocket for me? It's kind of perfect if it is. Yeah. We'll need to get rid of this layer here. I don't want to though because of that sand. It is what it is. Glass. Sandstone. Sandstone around the corners. This can all be glass here, I think. Perfect. All the way up. That's glass. Okay, this is all closed now, which is lovely. Wall at least. Do the right wall as well. And then that's just going to be all glass, I think, pretty much. That corner there. So, nice and tall here. Wonderful. We're going to do like a tile pattern with glass all around it. That's going to be glass. These both have to be glass as well. And that's the bricks. And I want this to be really tall, if I'm being honest. And even here where it kind of splits off, so... Oh, got no air pockets left. There we are. Even here, yeah, so like we can get rid of the sand. We want to make it kind of look a bit more lower, if that makes sense. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of washing it up. Add a lantern or two. Just one over here. Get rid of that. Wonderful. I don't know why the lantern looks like that. I kind of want it to just sit normally. Yeah, let's put that effect around it. Maybe if we get rid of these two. No. Okay, well, in that case, just put it in the corner. Okay, yeah, so here I want to do glass as well. Perfect. And then we just have to get some bricks and just kind of go around it all now. I figured out how I'm going to do the roof here. Tiles. Oh, the salmon is starting to worry me again. Just like last time. Perfect. And then tiles go in between. Oops. Perfect. And even here we can do glass. Oops. We can do just glass off the top of these. Ooh, maybe even make it one higher, you know? Like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We can get rid of these now. Oops. Keep forgetting that I'm not Aquaman. I do have to breathe. Alrighty. Pick up all the little stray lanterns and stuff that we've accidentally dropped. Glass, glass. And then we can do 2 tiles around here. Nope, that was meant to be glass. Sorry. Perfect. Oh, I think it's all pretty much done now. I mean, the ceiling looks like it's literally finished. Let's just get rid of these, fix this part up. I actually think for this part, I'm just thinking, I think we just have to do glass. Oh, it's already glassed up. Okay, we just have to cover the top then. There you go. And this part too. Tile there. Cool. Got sponges, right? Yes, we do. Okay, let's just have a look at what's left to fill. Done. Over here. Wow. It's pretty much finished. It's literally just this corner here. I love the way that glass has all gone up. I'll grab my sponge. Let's finish this last corner here. Maybe, like we did with the other part, just kind of get rid of all of this dirt, make it even out, so it looks cool. It's nice and cozy from inside. This is kind of like the viewing area of the aquarium, you know? She's coming for their feast again. Okay, so it looks like the lanterns only have that effect around them when they are next to stone. So if we were to turn this into dirt or sand, I actually think it would be fine. Try sandstone. Yeah, and with sandstone. Let's make it dirt instead. Or sand, sorry. Maybe it has to be dirt. No dirt. Oh. Maybe it's just because there's... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. I'll figure it out. Because over here, they don't have that effect. See, the lantern? We have to surround it by dirt. Doesn't really work, does it? I'm so confused. I'm actually genuinely confused. I must be missing something. Because these lanterns over here, they don't have that effect around them. Oops. I need to get some more food. Okay, maybe we'll just head down and just put a lantern down. It is what it is. See, that one works. One over here as well. It's too close to the other one, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's not get too sidetracked. Let's finish off this side here. We're almost done with it. I think maybe, honestly, an entire column of glass going all the way up might look really nice. Let's just have a look. Thinking. Maybe 2, 3, like so. And then we can just do brick on the bottom. And on the top. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. This is all done. It's marvelous. I do find it weird that there's water leaking down when these are solid blocks. Like if it was dirt, I'd understand, or sand, but it is what it is. I think that the walls and everything of the aquarium are pretty much finished. All that's left is this roof area, the sides. We might even be able to make this a bigger staircase or something. And just polishing up all this, like this random piece of dirt here. Any stray blocks that we have that we might want to get rid of, we can get rid of. But I think it's all done, honestly. Looks really good. The next step is decorating. So we're going to get some slabs and different materials and start kind of fiddling around with decorating. It's going to be really fun. But we'll do that probably in the next episode. And let's see what we have time for now. We don't have time for much, do we? Time got away from me. I kind of wanted to keep going. I kind of do have things to do as well. That's the only problem. I wish I could sit here all day with you and all night. Just build. Can't help myself. I just want to keep kind of doing a bit more. So let's just get this a bit more expanded. Wonderful. Just break that one. That's okay. Don't break the sand. Wonderful. The axolotls are going to absolutely love their lives down here. Apparently they eat fish like other fish, so we'll need to figure out what we're going to feed them. Because, you know, the Oopsie, Dreamy, Wilbur, and Daisy can all eat grass and stuff. And Alina's always having steak, but she's always hurting herself, so we feed her steaks anyway as well. But the axolotls, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to feed them. Some of these we can get rid of. Just the ones where they've got dirt on top. That one's a bit of a problem there. That's okay. Pull it up. Actually, why don't I make it bar? Legit good. There you go. Wonderful. We can even get rid of this, can we? Oh no, we can't. There's water on top of it. Alrighty. The aquarium is really coming along now. It's a big project. It's taking us quite some time. But I love this corner here. Wonder what happens if we get rid of this. How does it look? Yeah, not a lot of light in that big crevice. We need to get rid of this sand here, if I'm being honest. Maybe even put some glass on the bottom. Why don't we do that right now? Sand on the bottom, glass on the bottom, sorry. Two. There. One. Two. Glass there. Wonderful. And then maybe even... no harm in doing glass like here as well. Is there even anything under here? There is actually a little bit. A little bit of water down there. What if we get these buckets and just drop the water from the ceiling and see if it evens it all out? That work? We can hear another goblin trader. It's probably the same one. What was her name? I want to say Laticia, but I think that was somebody else. I'll go down here and put a lantern. Maybe one over here as well. Maybe put a few lanterns down around here. There. One there. Yeah, a bit of light down there. Why not? And let's kind of even out all this water so it looks like it's just a steady stream. Not really working over there, is it? Oddly. Oh, I think I have to put it on the other corner. Hang on. Grab a bit of water. There we go. I need even more. I know some people, this doesn't bother me too much, but I know that there are dreamers who have commented, like, when we were building the tower, for example, one of them had said, like, oh, there's a stream there that it shouldn't be there, you know, like the water's uneven. That's why I want to make sure that it's not annoying anybody over here. Maybe if we just put it here. No, that doesn't really work. Like here? Is that gonna work? No, for some reason it keeps going into... oh, maybe it's because of this here. There we go, I think that's fixed it now. No, still looks that way. Well, let's put the glass in and see what happens. I think that's fine. Tiny bit of a stream looking thing, but that's it. Wonderful. Maybe one more glass there would look nice. Yeah, this is cool. I really like this. Okay, there is still plenty to do. Don't get me wrong. We could probably still spend another 2, 3, maybe even 4 episodes decorating all of this. No, that's a bit too much. I reckon another 2 episodes, because then we have to go and find the axolotls as well, of course. This is a little catfish junction, isn't it? Alright, let's put everything in the backpack, except for the lantern, which we will need to make more of soon. Where are they? There they are. And the wet sponges, put them all in the furnace. It gives you experience when you smell the sponge. XP hack. The lily pads and stuff, I mean, we should probably take all of these decorative things. Lecture, orange sand, amethyst. These mahogany logs might actually look really, really nice as well. They've got this nice purple tone. Anyway, all these decorative blocks, put them in here, as we normally do. Cool. And let's go say goodnight to our animals. You see Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Oh, oh, Oopsie spotted us in the corner of her eye. Hello, everybody. Wilbur, you okay? Sorry, did I disturb you? I'm sorry, Wilbur. I don't want to disturb the animals any longer. I just want to thank you so much for joining me today for this episode. I hope you are nice and cozy as all the animals are gathering for their community meeting while we say goodnight. So thank you very much for being here, and I will see you in the next episode, my friend. Dream on.